Okay, guys, let's get this started. The camera will probably be a little wobbly. I'm doing it on my iPad and I have it in my hands instead of on the tripod. Okay, but let's get started. We are starting off with the Ancient Minerals Magnesium Bath Salts, and that is distilled water got from my local Walmart, I believe. And in that Pyrex right in front of it is the magnesium oil that's already made. And all I did was, in the big batch I made to start this last week, I use 2 cups of magnesium oil. I use them on my scale, so it was 2 cups make 16 ounces. 16 ounces of the magnesium flakes and 16 ounces of boiling hot distilled water. Put in a container and let it cool down, and that's how you make the magnesium oil. Now I'm getting ready to make the butter, and what I'm using in the butter is everything you see right here. Emulsifying flakes, or emulsifying wax, which allows the oil phase and the magnesium water phase to blend together. I am using avocado oil, sweet almond oil, shea butter, and coconut oil. In that little Pyrex in front is the 2 cool oils that I don't need to heat up, but in my little makeshift double boiler setup here is the emulsifying wax, the shea butter, and the coconut oil that I am just melting down. Not too hot, just enough to melt it down. And then I'll add the sweet almond and the avocado oil to it. Those small containers is my fragrance oil that I'm going to put in it. My other batch has lavender essential oil. This one will have Calypso fragrance oil, fruity summertime scent, just in case I get tired of smelling lavender oil. And that small white jar is Optipin Plus, which is a formaldehyde-free preservative that I'm going to put in the cream. That is the same preservative that I use in all of my body butters. Those are the containers that I will be putting it in. That small jar is for my coworker. She wants to buy a little sample of this already. And then the big jars, I think I'll only need one of them, but just in case I have it on go by. Stick blender that I'll be using to blend it together. And then just those. So hold tight. Next frame will be me blending these 2 together. Okay, guys, let's get this started. I have added the sweet almond oil and the avocado oil into the shea butter, coconut oil, and emulsifying wax. Again, this one has the magnesium oil. This one has the straight oils. Place the stick blender over into the oil first, and hopefully my hands will not get in the way as we are doing this. I'm going to turn the stick blender on low. It's going to get a little loud, so I'll probably just silence this part of the video. But I'm going to put the stick blender in, and then I'm going to slowly add the magnesium oil into the actual oils, very slowly. Okay, when you get ready to start doing the water phase, your temperatures need to be within 10 degrees of each other. So on this one, I'm actually blending at around 90 degrees on both of them. And you add them slowly, blending at all times. And with this process, you never want to overblend, because if you overblend, you have a chance on causing your mixture to separate. So I didn't overblend. And you can see that it's already thickening up. Okay, right here, the mixture is thickening up as the water phase has already been added completely to the oil phase. And as it thickens, the color changes to a nice creamy white mixture. I'm just tilting it so you guys can see it better. It's real loose right now, but it will thicken slowly. Again, I'm not over blending the mixture. And that is going to thicken up as this cools off even more. I'm going to blend it a little bit further so that I can get it a little bit more creamy before I stop the stick blender. A little bit more blending, because we all know water and oil don't mix, and I want to make sure this is incorporated so the batch will not separate later on. Okay, I'm going to stop it there and let it cool just a little bit before I put the preservative and the fragrance oil in it. Fragrance oils have flash points, so generally you have to be under a certain temp. So I'm going to check the temperature first. And the temperature is at 93, which is fine for fragrance oils. Fragrance oil again is Calypso Sun. I got this on Wholesale Supplies Plus. And for a batch this size, I don't need any more than 3 or 4 milliliters. A full dropper of this is 3 mils. That's almost a full dropper. I'll just add a little bit extra in a moment. And these are skin safe fragrance oils. Okay, that's plenty of fragrance oil for it. Just one little quick stick blend and incorporate the fragrance oil. Okay, that's all I need for that. And it's very liquidy now, but once it solidifies, cools off more, it's going to turn into that nice cream that you saw before. Okay, it's now cool enough to add the preservative in. And for the preservative, all I need for this is 2.50 milliliters, which is right where my index finger is. Okay. Quick stick blend to incorporate the preservative. Okay, I add the preservative because a lot of people use vitamin E, grapefruit extract, tea tree oil. Those things are not preservative. They may extend the shelf life only. And that is it. And it's still liquidy, but as it cools, it will thicken up. I'll put some shots at the end of how thick it becomes once it cools off completely. Now I just have to pour it into the container. Start with the little one. And the more water that you put in this, the more preservative you need, but also more of a liquidy form that you would have. But this will thicken up. Now guys, just think about how much money we spend on going back and forth to the doctor's office and prescriptions on a monthly basis. That bag of Magnesium Flakes costs $29 on Amazon. It's 8 pounds. And you saw that bag was full at the beginning clip of this video. So that's more than enough, probably to last me over a year of making creams and magnesium oil. So $29 a year for the flakes, and give or take another $30 or so if I'm making creams, if I need to buy more raw materials to make creams, which I don't because I use all of this stuff already. So I have it in stock because I put it in the soaps and I also put it in the body butters that I make. And guys, let me know if you're interested in trying any of this, and I may put it on my Etsy shop if it's enough people that are interested in trying this magnesium cream. All right, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned at the end for the shots of the cream after it has solidified a little bit more in the containers. All right, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, guys, here's the final look of what the cream looks like after it has cooled for a few hours. It is now 6:30 in the evening, and I made this around 2 o'clock, and it has set up very, very nicely. A nice cream. I'm not going to put any on, guys, because I think I'm over my quota for today. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. And this right here is leftover magnesium oil that I had, and I just added it to one of my spritzy bottles that I keep for when I was making room sprays. And I'm actually going to use this one for my teeth and strengthening my gums. Over the past year, I have had to have 3 crowns done. That is also a sign of magnesium deficiency. Now that I know that, you can start having dental problems. So I will be spritzing 1 or 2 spritz of this on my teeth every morning on my toothbrush. I'm going to brush my teeth with it, then I'm going to rinse it out. I'm going to brush my teeth with it, and then rinse my mouth out and continue with the rest of my oral care like I normally would. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. If you like it, thumbs up and share it with someone that you might know that may be dealing with this issue. And stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.